All right, there's a lot of arm wrestling potential matchups to discuss. I put up a bunch of other polls. First, I want to start the video by showing, looks like it's confirmed, VITALY versus ALIZHAN for EVW 25 in Georgia. Otherwise, why would they put this on the website already? So it must be confirmed. I'm sure we'll hear more about some of the other matches soon, but that's pretty huge. I got a couple other sound effects here. This one is a classic. Of course, we got the Divide VITALY. But let's hop into some of these polls here. I put up a lot of different matchups to discuss. Tobias versus Datakyan. We saw Tobias against Gerdetcho just win so explosively. Let's see where they will put Tobias on the rankings. He's at number 9. It's not updated yet, but Gerdetcho was at 6, so I'm assuming Tobias will take that spot and be at 6. So maybe Tobias versus Devin Larratt or Datakyan. Those would be exciting matches. In the post-match interview, I asked Tobias if he wants to face VITALY. It seems like he wants maybe other matches in between before he's ready for a world title shot on the left. But versus Devin or Datakyan could be interesting. People have Datakyan as a heavy favorite here at 77%. Top comment, we need to see Devin versus Tobias. LMAO, what does he need to prove now? Even after the Alex match, people are still underestimating him. Dude is an absolute monster. Let's go to the next poll here. Camille versus Hermys on the right arm. Who would win? Hermys, heavy favorite. Hermys stylistically very good against flop wrist press. Yeah, we saw that when he beat Jerry Cataret, that's for sure. But yeah, that could be interesting. Camille is getting... Seems like he's always improving. I mean, it seems like the guy is always improving, so I'm not sure. Remember when we glazed Hermys against Artem? And, okay, next poll here. This one completely one-sided. Michael Todd versus Devin Larratt. If they were to face at 115, 97%. That is crazy. That 4% is Michael's friends and family. Bro, Devin is destroying him in 105 and 115 and 115 plus. Super one-sided poll. I wanted to see what people would think about this match, considering they've had a lot of matches in the past, and it would be cool to see them have another match in the future at some point in time, maybe in a weight class, maybe when Devin is done chasing the super heavyweight class. I'm not sure when it would happen, but always going to be a legendary match between those two guys. Crazy favorite in the poll for Devin, not even remotely close in the poll. That's kind of the most one-sided poll I've seen. I think even Hermys versus Morozov was less one-sided, even though obviously Hermys lost. But all right, let's go to the next one. Irakli versus ALIZHAN. If they were to face at 105, Irakli is the favorite, considering it's the right arm. Let's move on. Camille versus Morozov. Who would win in a rematch on the right arm? I think Camille probably wants that rematch. Huge favorite to Morozov. Artem could probably win this while thinking about dinner. Camille is a beast, but I don't see him stopping Artem on the right. Artem should get Levon. Levon been resting for way too long. Once a year match is too cowardly approach for a champion. Well, I guess let's see what happens if they're going to give the match to VITALY in December versus Levon, or is Devin going to get that match? Who knows what they're trying to set up behind the scenes. I guess we will find out soon.
Elbow down. Yeah, elbow.
Let's just spam some of these sound effects.
Where are you going, buddy?
His elbow's on the table.
Stop. 4-0, Devin.
4-0, Devin. 4-0. Is that going to be the result when Levon faces him for the third time? Hopefully we will find out in December or next year, if we have to wait another year and a half, or however long it'll be. But next poll to look at here, Dave Chafee versus Petrenko. Looks like these guys were in communication and agreed to have a match. I'm not sure if they'll set it up for the next event, but could be a match that would happen. Dave Chafee, heavy favorite there. Let's go to the next one, Irakli versus Michael Todd. Michael Todd posted, which of the 3 matches do you want to see most? He was asking that to the fans. Versus Morozov at super heavyweight, versus Irakli at 105, or versus Matyashenko at 115.
This is probably the strongest I will ever be on the arm wrestling table.
Michael Todd, the heavy favorite. at 77%. I would have him as a huge favorite as well. His King's move, I mean, tough to beat that. Really tough to beat that. Michael clears this division. No one has the style to beat Michael in 105 except for Devin. I remember a time when people were saying Michael Todd was washed up. People who are voting for Irakli, I think, are new in the sport. Irakli couldn't even beat Todd Hutchings, who got toyed by Oleg Petrenko, and Michael beat Oleg 4-0. Styles makes matches, though, so it always depends on the matchup. Who would win? Michael Todd versus Morozov. Now, this is a one where Morozov is the favorite. 83%, huge favorite. I would be interested in this match for sure. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section if that would be interesting. I think we got one more poll here. Who do you think is the athlete of the year so far? I can only fit 4 in here. Obviously, there's so many other athletes to choose from, but these are just some that I put up here. Devin, because of his win versus VITALY on the right. Rickard, obviously, beating Lars, just beating ALIZHAN, just being so consistent. Manifester, destroying Samushia, winning the world title. Bogdan for his match with Nugo, and just beating Todd Hutchings to win the title. So a lot of awesome performances. We're about almost halfway through the year. We got to wait until August 1st, I believe, for the Georgia event. I think that's going to be interesting. Let me know which of these matchups you want to see the most, and hit like and subscribe for more content, guys. Appreciate it.